people jumping, he can get a lot of damage, and that's it. So it's nice to see a coin on top 8. Next we have Beast, a Pokemon trainer. Maverick Hunter also got to top 8 from the loser side with the Mega Man. But right now we're gonna go with
Oh,
Yeast, who we hadn't had the pleasure to watching him today, but now we have on this top 8 on winner semifinals. 44 against 35%, but now Bob is getting some nice confirms right there. And Giz hasn't gotten a really good like damage from those percentages right now.
and he's in Gizmo just in time for that raid from Polyphony Ingrid. Thank you for the raid, guys. You're watching the best of the best infusion directly from New Jersey and Gizmo. That's number 1 seed of the tournament. Now on a stream against Obmcbob, which we also saw earlier today, and brings a tooling that can make more than one player mad. The spaceman with the up tilt that does get punished with that sword from Toon Link gets this Mii Brawler up to 139%, gets the throw, up throw, it's going to catch it, doesn't get the hit, it's forced to come back to the stage, and also fishing for those furs in case of Bob.
Yeah, right now we are seeing like a very good lead from Bob. Let's see what happens right here. Nice F tilt right now from that tuning, and Jis is having a really hard time to entering those confirm. Let's see what happens right now. Now we're gonna see the up to the upper. It's not enough just yet. Tries to go from the cheddar right now, but now the damage from Bob is flying like crazy. Tries to go from the upper, and nice confirm right there from Giz. But right now let's see if he can get something else. But Giz having a really hard time. Nice try, nice catch from the neutral V to kill Chunling. But right now the percentages are from Bob right now, and let's see how much percentage he can get, or even if he can get this stuff.
The side B doesn't connect and ends up getting hit by the bomb that Bob already had pulled out and throw backwards. It's tough to get in. I feel Gist is not finding the openings he wants to get the damage from there. He got a cute combo of 3 hits, wanted to extend it in the platform, just gets a couple of up tilts, and there's not any more aerials that connect. Then Bob gets a hold of the situation, gets a back throw, and it seems that stuff from Gist could go at any time. It does. It gets punished because now up B that didn't connect was punished with the fair from Bob. That's the stock right there.
Yeah, and nice like recognition from Bob to go off the ledge instead of like just recovering from the scenario. Nice boomerang up off F tilt, and that's what is really nice to see. Let's see what happens right now with Ghost Runner, but this doesn't want to let go of this first game. Right now tries to go from the fair up tilt, anything that can kill right now. Let's see if we don't get right now. Wow, we're gonna see the F tilt, and nice Obi right there to catch up and the get up, but it's not enough to kill Mr. Yeast. Oh, now Yeast gets the backer. Now let's see if he can turn these things around. Tries to go from the boomerang fair, all of those stuff, so he can get some more thing out of the way.
Gist expects Bob to come forward, but that's not happening. Bob plays backwards, jumps backwards with a well-spaced fair, pulls out the bomb, and that's what Gist is having trouble dealing with. He goes for something expecting him to approach, especially with the difference in percentage. He should expect that his rival is going to be more defensive. He wanted the combo, but Bob connects the up smash to finish this game. Gist tried its best, but it was not enough. This was just the first game of the set. There's a lot of room for improvement here, but interesting matchup, I would say, Zeke.
Yeah, it was a really good like matchup right there. Like Bob was like very like in terms of the stage, I think he was controlling the stage like a little bit more. I think Gist wants to go to try to go from those confirms as long as he's not like throwing any projectiles. Right now we can see like a lot of percentages right now from Mr. Yeast. I think he found like the answer right now from what we had to do. But right now, again, Bob is like on a streak today. Nice one because he hasn't let go of the percentages just yet.
To me, Gist was relying too much on its up tilt. Yeah, it's a good move. It does convert into a lot of things. It can also lead to the kill. However, he had trouble killing that last game. He has to find a different move for that. It puts a lot of pressure with those backers. Doesn't connect them, but goes back to the ledge. Is scared. Also, it's forced to do an air dash that gets Spanish, but it's not gonna be enough to take that stock just yet. And now some play around the platforms got caught up, but jump with the up B, and Giz now gets the lead.
Yeah, a nice one right now from Bob and Gist. Like they are on a pretty close percentages right now. Oh my god, nice one. Be right there for getting a little more damage. Tries to go from the upper to another upper. Nice confirm. Right there tries to go now with the F tilt, now with the down throw, and this is looking like a pretty good game from Gist. Right now tries to go from the jabs, nice jabs out of the way, not confirming into anything really. Let's see if he can get the up B,
Not
and
nice.
he gets killed in the process, the SD from this. However, he got a nice 84% and now 100%. Let's see the situation of the edge. Can we get killed? Double up B. It's true, of course. Nice one from this, who is now on the lead.
Two sides of the coin was what we just saw as G's goes all or nothing, gets stuck taken because of an SD with the AB, and then gets this incredible reaction to immediately do double AB and take Bob's stock. I think with just one it would be enough, but gets hit and Bob had no room to get out of that combo. Now it's turn for Bob to take this stock as soon as possible and keep his opportunity in a game, gets the grounded up B, there a throw, the side B, which avoids it in a pretty good way, but there's not a punish from Bob, and G that's been really intimidating. He's not using that much up tilt now. The first hit he wanna get is the nerf, which is working for G. That throw it's pretty mischievous. It can trick more than one. The knockback is not that much, but puts in a bad spot this Toon Link.
I think he can still. I mean, he can be very cheese about it
Oh
with
my.
that. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing about the Miz. Sadly, that's the thing
Yeah.
about the Miz that they don't have like a good recovery. Sometimes, like I see like the power they have, and I just forgot that I forget most of the times that they have like a. They don't have like a good recovery, but
Oh my.
right now the strings from upper to up B just the trick, and now we are 1-1 in this set. Let's see what happens on the third game.
The famous Mii Brawler ladders are present here with us tonight. He gets the conversion, gets the kill. He was fishing for that. He knows it's one of the most reliable things Mii Brawlers can do. However, he also has to be way cautious because Toon Link can try to defy options in the air with a downer that can also surprise more than one player. We are going straight to game 3 in Pokemon Stadium 2. The first hits were from Bob, but also G's getting the damage done. Wants to start a couple of ladders, doesn't get the uppers, just gets the tilts, and breaks this space between both of them constantly with the nairs. I'm watching a Bob that's using way less the shield than he was in the first game that actually won. So maybe using that shield a little bit more could come into play.
Yeah, now we are seeing like a lot of potential with yes, nice wow,
Oh,
Trolley from G's onto MC Buff. I don't know what is it that he found. Maybe he found like a little more pressure on the Toon Link, like in the way he throws the projectile, because he's always like playing far behind, and it's not bad because you have to play like a little more defensive and far behind when you're playing with projectiles, and more so if you're playing with a character that can steal you like you're stuck at zero. Nice up smash right now from Mii but GC right now is like putting a lot of damage on the first, and then G's just does something that blows my mind. So yeah, I think Mii wants to adapt to that stocks, precisely like on those percentages when G's can get the stock.
This is a way different game in comparison to game one. Double up tilt, one upper, wanted more up tilts. They don't connect. Bob rolls to the ledge, then it rolls to the center of the stage. It's panicking, gets hit by a dash attack. I feel that's the thing. Bob used to play always going backwards, jumping backwards, and spacing himself with fair. That hasn't happened now. He goes for something aggressive. He goes for cross ups. He's looking for also those shields. There he gets the back throw, which doesn't help a lot, but at least he recovers some of the stage. However, the boomerang is also not being helpful to Pop. Gist already has the timing down, and that's notorious when we see the difference in percentage, which now it's almost even, but still, I feel Gist is just way too more comfortable.
I didn't think about this, about the matchup that I'm seeing. Okay, nice, nice up throw until the
Oh.
nice up B right there on the second song, and that I think it's like this is using like a lot of the platforms like to camp itself against Toon Link really really well, and Bob is like always on the ground, and sometimes like this is gonna go far
Yes.
behind, but as I'm saying it, nice one from MC Buff to making the bump to upper. But I think that's really it, like he's not using like the platforms to go, that's right, like the down B, and then trying to extend like his lead onto the platforms. He's always like on the ground. I don't know if that like the safest bet against a character who's always above you.
Yeah, it's a risk reward situation. Gets the side B, a little bit of damage down here and there. Also, good spacing. Gist is just waiting for those options that can punish. And once again, those steals are gonna get punished. I feel Bob has tried to counterplay that with playing a little bit more into the grabs. Has gotten a couple of them, but still that poking doesn't always come as a good move. There he defies the shield with Abby, and then we see G that's looking for that
Oh my
finishing
god!
hit, but it's Bob the one that gets the hit, that gets the upper, and puts the 2-1. G is now on a loser's bracket.
Oh my god. Oh wait, is it best of three or best of five? Because I don't know if it's
I'm
finals
not
on
sure.
semis. On semis.